Hey, another week, another training. Today I got another core training for you. Our online vitality program is still active and we're still going to keep it going just to give you guys exercises and trainings that you can work with. We're going to go to the whiteboard. I'll show you the training that we're going to do. After that we're going to get a go. Let's go. Before we're starting with the actual set, we're going to go for a little warm-up. We want to get the body ready for all the exercises we're going to do. So we're going to get the body slowly ready to prevent injuries. If you want to pick your own exercises, totally fine. Don't do any explosive movements or any quick movements or any powerful movements. Slowly but surely get the body warmed up. You can just repeat after me if you want to. We're going to start with a squat. We're going to go down and up, hands behind your head. You can stick up your hands all the way up. This will already activate some of your muscles in the upper back. Just so we gradually build up. Okay, from here we're going to go into some punches. Straight forward. Let's get those shoulders moving. We're going to go for punches to the side. I want you to twist your hip with it, but leave your feet on the ground. Okay, we're going to make this a little bigger. Now rotate the foot. Okay, we're going to go for uppercuts. I want you to hit from the bottom to the top, from down to up. Okay, we're going to go for the obliques, one of the exercises that we've done before. Take one side, arms go up, one knee to the chest, the arms move to the knee. Just a couple of reps, and we're going to repeat this on the other side. Okay, we're going to repeat these few movements. You can repeat them again if you like, and then we're going to get started. Let's go. Okay, here we go with the first set of our core training. First exercise is going to be a squat with the obliques, like we've done before, also done it in the warm-up. I want you to put your arms up, all the way up, not slightly to the front, all the way up. Now go in a squat while contracting your abs. Now come up and rotate towards one knee. Up again with the arms, not slightly to the front, all the way up. Down in a squat, contract your abs and rotate to one knee. Arms back, contract your abs, rotate. Arms back, contract your abs, rotate. First exercise. The second exercise will be back extension with a rotation in it. So we're going to go on the ground. Take your towel. We're going to go on the ground, on our stomach. I want you to lift up your upper body from the ground. Lift up. And now rotate towards one side. And rotate to the other side. Keep this up. Keep your chest off the ground. You rotate left and right. When you rotate to one side, make sure that you pull your elbow in and you should feel your back muscles working. This is the second exercise. Third exercise is going to be on the ground, on the back, and you're going to extend your legs, keep them slightly off the ground, and you're going to make circles. The goal of this exercise is to keep your lower back flattened on the ground. If you notice that your lower back comes off of the ground, there's a couple things you can do. First off, you can put one foot down and only work with the other one. Second off, what you can do, which will be a little bit harder, also a little bit more effective. Keep your legs both up, not down to the floor, but a little bit more to the ceiling. Right here, it will be a lot easier to keep your lower back in the ground. The hardest would be to keep it all the way in the bottom and make small circles here. Whichever one you pick, totally fine. Whatever rotation you go in, totally fine. Usually myself, I will change the rotation. So I move my legs clockwise, a couple rotations in, I move my leg counterclockwise. Okay, this is the first set, we're going to get it started.
It's waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
ocean, empty motion. Like a roaring ocean, slowing motion. The smoke lingers after fire. Lay down your troubled mind. We are only kind, and will kindly cease to be as we intertwine with their universe and its cosmic symphony. The smoke lingers after fire. The smoke lingers after fire.
Okay, this is the next set that we're gonna do. I want to show you a new exercise, an exercise that is for the legs, but at the same time we work out our abs pretty good with it, so I want to introduce you to it. This one is called the sissy squat. Now what do I want you to do? First off, find something to elevate your feet a little bit. So this can be a weight, This can be a book, this can be a brick, it doesn't really matter what it is. I just want you to be able to stand on something with the back of your feet. So your toes are on the ground, the back of your feet are a little bit lifted. Now what I want you to do is keep your arms across the chest, slowly push the knees over your toes and your upper body goes all the way back as far as you feel comfortable with, and you come back up. It might not look like a lot, but this is a pretty intense exercise where you train the inner side of the leg muscle, but also your abdomen. So, how can we increase the abdomen? By keeping your shoulders across the chest. Go back into a sissy squat. From here, make a crunch and come back up. So go back, push your knees over your toes, crunch, back up. Now, don't make the mistake that when you do this crunch that you push your hips back and your shoulders to the front, because you won't feel your abs if you do it like this. The goal is to keep everything from your knees to your shoulder in one line. So only the knees go to the front, everything stays in one line as much as you can. And from here, nothing moves except for your shoulders. So only my shoulders go to the front, back and back up. So make sure you don't move your hips because you won't feel your abs. Now, this will be a mountain climber, but now I want you to try and twist your core while you do it. So what we're going to do, go on your hands and your feet. Now one knee goes to the opposite elbow. So not straight to the front, to the opposite elbow. I would suggest to start nice and slow, like this. Just to get the hang of it, contract your abs while you're doing it, and make sure that your posture is right. So your hips should stay at shoulder level. Don't make it go down too much. And then when you feel comfortable, you can make it into a little quicker motion where your abs, not only your rectus abdomen, straight ab, but also the side, the obliques, have to work with it. Make sure that you keep moving slowly and safely until you are secure with the movement, and then pick up the pace. Now, the last exercise will be a plank. We're going to go on the ground, on our elbows and on our toes. Hold this position. Now I want to ask you to lift up one hand to the front. So lift up an arm and go back down. Lift up the other, go back down. Repeat this without moving your hips too much. You're always going to move a little bit, but try and minimalize it. That is what we want to see. If you cannot make this for a full 50 seconds, totally fine. Leave your elbows on the ground when it's not going good anymore, when you're getting tired. And you can choose to lift up a foot, one by one. Still slightly harder than just a regular plank, just a little bit easier than lifting up the arms. Okay, these are the next exercises. Let's go.
We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
We're back from the dead. Back from the dead. Back from the dead.
Someone help me, I need to see how just wanna be the one who'll catch you when you fall. I wanna give you everything. I swear I'll give my all. If only you let me in, I'd show you love. I'd give my all to you. 'Cause baby, you're all I need. Someone help me. I need
of this training. And we're gonna start this last set with a crunch and reach. So what I want you to do is sit up and reach. What I want you to do is lay on your back. Put your feet in the ground, keep your arms up. Now I want you to come up in a sit up and at the same time reach to the side. Come up, reach to the side. Totally fine if you want to hold a little weight, not a problem. This is the first exercise. Second exercise is going to be a reverse crunch. That's how we can call it, I guess. Yeah, okay, stop. Core training lesson 6, set 3, exercise 2. Okay, the next exercise will be a reverse crunch. Lay back all the way extended with your legs on the ground and your upper body on the ground with your hands under your hips. Now from here, you're going to pull in both of your knees and then slightly pull through so your hip lifts off the ground slightly. Extend your legs, pull in, lift up the hip and extend. Pull in the knees, lift up the hip and extend. Keep this going in a slow and controlled manner. Now the last exercise that we're going to do is a plank, but then we're going to make a crunch with it to the side. So your elbows on the ground, your feet in the ground. Now pull up one knee to the side, to the elbow and extend again. Other side and extend. Other side and extend. Try and pull them up all the way as far as you can and keep this up. Okay, this is our third set. Let's get it going.
just a mistake. Why do you come back to me? Every step that you take echoes through me. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
basics, cool down and outro. Here we are, the end of this training. We're going to do a little cool down together. So I want you to stand nice and wide and slowly make your hand go to the ground. Be aware of your breathing. Try and breathe nice and controlled. And come back up. We're going to do this once more. Hands go to the ground. Try and reach your hands backwards in between your feet. We're trying to stretch the backside of our legs. And come back up. Okay, one hand goes to the wall, the other hand grabs a foot, pull the knee slightly backwards. This is a stretch for the front side of our upper leg. Pull the leg slightly back and hold it. Okay, we're going to go for the other side. Okay, we're going to go for the ground. So grab your towel, grab something to sit on, extend your legs to the front and try and reach for your feet. Try and grab your toes and pull them towards you. You will feel the stretch in your calves. Okay, your feet go to the front, one foot goes over the opposite knee, and now we're going to rotate towards the side that we have the leg extended. The elbow of the opposite arm pushes the knee away, and we try and rotate all the way around. Now we go for the other side. One leg is extended, that's the side I'm going to rotate to. The opposite elbow pushes my knee away. Push your upper body in a rotation. Okay, for the last stretch that we're going to do, stretching for the abs, I want you to put your hands on the ground, put your knees on the ground. Now sit on your feet. Your hands stay on the mat. Your head goes in between your arms. Now we're going to go to the front with our body, look to the ceiling, and keep pressing up from your hands. Now you should feel your abs stretch. And we're going to go slowly back to the first position. Sit on your feet. Push your shoulders slightly towards the ground. And the last time, push yourself to the front, look up, stretch your abdomen. And relax. Okay, this was our core training, this was our cool down. I want to thank you for watching my video. Yet again, leave a like, leave a subscription, so I can keep on making these videos for you. Any questions or tips, send them to brightlands@physiobastians.nl and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you again for watching and I'll see you next time.